All right, get your fancy hats and fascinators ready. The running of the 149th Preakness Stakes happens tonight. But before you can watch your favorite horses hit the track, there's a lot that goes into making sure that they're ready and that they're healthy. And that's where Chief Veterinary Officer Dr. Benson comes in. She joins us live from Pimlico this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you have an important job, arguably the most important job. What goes on behind the scenes to ensure that horses are safe?
Yeah, so I mean, for example, our Preakness horses arrived on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and since then we have been checking them and watching them jog in the shed rows and watching them train, and just generally making sure everything looks good and they look healthy. They get their temperature taken every day, which of course led to Muth leaving or being scratched from the race. So it's really like daily full medical checks for these horses.
Yeah, I was going to ask about Muth. Were you part of making that decision, and how do you advise trainers on when to make that call?
Yeah, so no, I mean, this was definitely made by the connections. They know Mr. Baffert's an experienced enough trainer that he knows that if his horse isn't feeling well 3 days out, he's not going to be training well, and he's certainly not going to run his best race. So in those cases, the trainer and the owners usually make the decisions well before we even know about it.
So with the rain today, the track is likely going to be soggy. How do you prepare the horses for that?
Yeah, so I mean, it's hard because some of these horses have never actually run in these conditions, so it can affect how they handle it. So for example, some of them will not like to run in this track and they won't run as well as predicted. So it's more of a betting issue than a veterinary issue, but certainly there will be some horses that prefer a dry track to a wet, sloppy track.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I heard your interview with our Olivia Dance yesterday. You were talking about just all the different things that these horses have, to prepare. I think you mentioned like a physical therapist or something along those lines. Can you explain, how much care these horses get?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, each of these horses, we are veterinarians who work for the racetrack. They're also veterinarians who work for the state. Each horse actually has their own private veterinarian. So there are 3 veterinarians involved, and then they've got things like chiropractic, acupuncturists, massage therapists. They will have someone who works with their trainer on nutrition for their horses. So really, this is it's Olympic level athletes that are competing, and they're treated like that. So they get everything they ever need.
Yeah, more care than most of us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So any horse you're rooting for today?
I just root for them all to come home. Once they are all home, I'm happy as can be.
Absolutely. Well, we can tell that they're in good hands. Dr. Benson, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. An exciting day ahead, certainly.
Thank you.